Kelechi Iheanacho. They subbed him in 2 minutes
2 minutes scored.
and then he scores against Ibenya and gives them the 2-1 victory. You know, post-match, you'll be like, oh, what's up, man? How did you get to it? It was like, this game was difficult. Nah, this game, to play 10 man down.
Literally in an 11-man team, everybody just do their job and let the next person do their job. But right now, you know that you have an extra responsibility. So it's actually very... So I hate playing against a 10-man team.
And that Terem Moffi story you carry, like Terem Moffi, you perform and then the fans now gather you. I guess they gather and beat.
Yeah, like him and Jeremy Boga. I think they were two. Yeah. Sometimes we need to divide football from fanatics. Football is played on a pitch, but emotions should not be what would fans get too emotional sometimes.
Now the bet when they bet, now they cause out. Oh boy, you see that fight with Portugal?
It was out. Like it was gasping for breath, and Kataife is still very, very angry. If that's the way we are fighting corruption in this country, or poverty, bro, we will not be in this situation. You can't invest when they take Pumel that boy, say you.
Make I tell you what I feel like say they don't do things, because most people when they follow boxing, you think that the fight is in the ring. The fight before the ring is the activity way before. So this fight, remember back then when we said that Kataife, the dog go scatter motor, they all their money.
Yeah.
I have a conspiracy theory. They have been building this IP.
Yeah.
Okay, to you people of God and people of sports, welcome to the show where we break things down as the hot sports with a slice of sauce, and we put our eyes on everything nice that has happened in the past few days. Weekly, we drop it down as they hot, and we celebrate the ones that have done well, especially when they're Nigerians or Africans. My name is Chief Swat, your Lurgo One Energy Chief. Can I get it? What? Hey. It's not easy. Thank you. We are in the month of May. Yakubu could not manage again. We had to grow. And I tell you, we are blowing. So, first of all, thank you for jumping in. This is Sports Fiber. This is a place where you can get different kind of sports content as they hot. And I will tell you, those of you that have been following us on the Cece and Chief Swat show, una they try you. Una they bond data for us. Una they try. Now, men and women, una be. Now, today I have the pleasure and privilege and honor to sit by a guy. I said a guy. Because Cece run leave me go Botswana, go see when they shop Malu, go see our Nigerian people, they collect, what they call them, qualifier tickets for Beijing and whatnot. I'm with a guy that I really admire, great work ethic, Sali Kutushi, Okpe, Mona Club. You know, because you see him on Sports Fiber, doesn't mean
I don't see me finish for this place. That's the problem.
You're a great man. You're a great man. Okay, I'm very pleased to be here with you because I know that when it comes to anything grassroots competitive football, you've been on that. I think I met you on that. You've still been on that. And this weekend, you were just a nuisance online. And offline is that because of the Lagos FA Cup.
Is that the word? You know,
I don't know what do they call it. What's the word for what?
The word is being part of winners.
Of winners.
Because a lot of clubs cannot boast of this. There is the lousy people in Lagos, Sporting Lagos. They've not won the Lagos FA since their existence. So Nikorodu City have done 4 finals in 4 years, and they've won 3 times out of 4. So you should be proud.
Let me see that. Is that the?
You know what?
Wanna zoom on this.
You know what you did when you went to Morocco for the WAFCON? When you said
WAFCON winning journalist. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, FA Cup winning journalist. If he is, make it a try.
Chakao! I love it.
That's the energy. No, don't worry. You can wear my.
I will. I like being close to greatness, guy. If he easy, make the run up. No say we for Warrior Wolves. We know what they try. They win. So make we. I was there. They don't snap up. So I like this. I like the energy you take coming. So what was the highlights for you this weekend, first of all?
A lot of things.
Sports or non-sports?
Sports.
All sports. So non-sports, nobody show you love apart from sports.
Nah, I'm actually not. If it's not sport, I don't want to say that.
A man only talks sports.
Yes.
If it's not sports, we don't do such.
I don't do such. Please.
I do like it. I like it.
So So the truth is, I love the fact that our Nigerian brothers in Portugal, they won the league. Zaidu, Sanusi, and Terem. Terem Moffi.
Before you go enter there, let me say that them be your standout men or what? Because a lot of guys did well.
Yes. A lot of guys did well, but for them winning the league is actually a milestone, and I'm really, really proud of them. And for Terem Moffi, from someone that was pursued out of a club in France,
so racist,
and now in Portugal, feels like home for him, and they've won the league.
Yeah.
It's actually a great one for him. And Kelechi Iheanacho coming on against Iheanacho, coming on in just 2 minutes and scoring, another great one. But we will not forget to talk about the Italian league women.
You're just wait. Let's sit on one. You said Kelechi Iheanacho.
Yes.
Let's start with that. Kelechi Iheanacho, they subbed him in 2 minutes
2 minutes scored.
and then he scores against Iheanacho and gives them the 2-1
victory.
You know, when he was talking about post-match, he'll be like, oh, what's up, man? How did you get to it? It was like, this game was difficult. Nah, this game, to play 10 man down. You guys are the ones that play football a lot.
Yeah.
To play an 11-man team and a 10-man team.
It's actually crazy. It comes with
Which one is tougher?
To play a 10-man team, because they are always more on the defense.
They're more focused.
Like everybody now does the job of two persons. Literally in an 11-man team, everybody just do their job and let the next person do their job. But right now, you know that you have an extra responsibility. So it's actually I hate playing against a 10-man team.
So maybe Iheanacho was right. Iheanacho, na man you be. And I love that he's beginning to smile again, because this is the era of rejuvenation, resuscitation, and revival. And that Terem Moffi story you carry, like Terem Moffi, walk us through that. You are in a club, you expect to play, you expect to ball, you're already in your national team, you already got in the shirt, and then you perform, and then the fans now gather you. I guess they gather and beat.
Yeah, like him and Jeremy Boga, I think they were two,
And I said they wait whether the OG niece, they are not nice, oh. By the way, now niece nice, oh. Niece nice.
Yeah.
But they are not nice. And they wait whether any African guy really serious won't go play for a club like that. Where
apparently, they have a lot of African players there. It's just a case of, I'm not going to, sometimes we need to divide football from fanatics.
From fanatics.
Yes, football is played on a pitch, but emotions should not be what would. Fans get too emotional sometimes.
Now the sport, when I want to call one bet company before. Now the bet when they bet, now they cost out.
It's understandable.
Because
see, sometimes we too, off camera, you get sometimes we say you go on, but it's understandable. So the emotions can be so high and everything. But that is in the past now. He's doing well wherever he is
doing
now.
well. This is his first. This is Terem Moffi's first. What's it called? First trophy in his career.
See, sometimes
for a guy that good.
Sometimes in life, you have to leave your comfort zone.
Yeah.
He's too comfortable at Nice, and they had to pursue him for him to.
Is it comfort though? Because the way they say pursue, it's supposed to be more pursue. Come on, you not go do it for us. More, may your
see, if that situation had not happened, it would not be here celebrating today.
That's true.
In the bigger picture, it
true.
was a blessing in disguise.
Yes. So even if you are going through stuff, I mean, this morning I woke up and I was seeing the videos of Victor Boniface still throwing out his training videos and whatnot. I'm like, that's the mentality. That's a cracking mentality. Just like the way Terem Moffi had to hold himself. He has had, I think, only just 2 goals in the last 10 appearances in Porto. Home and away, indoor managed score. I think they settled in, because I was watching one of his interviews.
No, they have a striker in Sam Magawa, so it's understudying for the time being.
Because if you have big ambition like Porto does, you have to have guys that say, if this man can this one come in and give us result. So I like it for him. And he also said something that I really liked. He said something along the lines of, he almost lost his mind. He was very depressed. He wanted to quit football.
Yeah, he mentioned it.
But when I see, I know they like fireman when they passionate and when they lose joy. So if I see man, they won't cry because of waiting in love and how the thing they hurt him. The thing can pay me. They touch one place on my brain.
It was a crazy moment for him, and
I'm very glad.
For someone that before this AFCON, the last AFCON, he had impact for the.
He was doing well, and then you move go on another club, and then please mind where you move to. So congrats to him for his first. And congrats to Zaidu Sanusi for his second. I think he had that just after COVID. They had the Porto victory. So I like consistent winners. Consistent winners, they make me happy. I like history breakers or makers too. And history makers, I think one of the things that stood out for me Also minus Iheanacho. I will go to our wrestling team. President said they'll give them salama. I guess they give them well done. Our African contingent, mostly from the south. I reclaim them because I don't see them.
Now like Gidigbo now.
No. Do you think it's easy as a wrestler to adopt traditional wrestling into Greco-Roman wrestling style?
Yeah.
And then you go, they beat everybody. They went to Egypt. They beat everybody in Africa, in Alexandria. In fact,
they're the best in Africa.
But we had 10 categories. Freestyle wrestling. Our women collect 8 gold. 8 bloody... See, don't take Nigerian women they play. Oh, we will wrestle you to the ground. Do you know that Jacob was wrestling a Nigerian woman wrestler? That Jacob, I've been at that age when Jacob wrestled. He will not reach overnight too. Before they do 1, 2, 3.
Even when they shifted,
Gabriel waits for shifts.
But it's one of those things.
Don't worry, the guys they finish work. The thing was with me. Let me even give them their name because their names, their salama. I will start from the guys. The guys they managed to get 1 gold. I think a few 3 bronzes. None of the ladies got the bronze. But they got a bronze, 3 bronzes and a few silverware. But I will say. 4 silver. I'll say for the guys, I call their name, where they find their name, make a bring and come out. Because when you do well, people supposed to know who you be. One of them being Harrison. I know if you pronounce Harrison's son name, where I be Robo-Woman, but the kind name they break my mouth. Oh no, your woe.
Just go on with the Harrison, it's fine.
Harrison, I love you, bro. I don't want to disrespect your father's name. So, Harrison, well done. Another person too, now the Ijo contingent, the Bayelsans. You know, the Bayelsans have been taking full responsibility almost for a decade now, since the Gali and the blessing of Oboro Dudu.
Yeah.
You know, after our own time passed, now they also did for their commission. Now she's also part of their training team.
Yeah.
The whole camps, the wrestling camp holds in Bayelsa.
The good thing about it is when you put people who have gone through that sport, that they are interested.
I'm telling you.
In building new generation of superstars.
I'm telling you.
That is what she's doing, and God bless her for it.
God bless her, because I mean last year I go wait for airport now when they come back, when they win another thing, because they are very good at winning. There was no contingent, there was no fanfare. President don't tell them where to, but they no give them house. There's no house. There's no money.
There's no $50,000.
There's no 50,000. We manage 5,000. My landlord don't increase. No, never increase rent. Just people don't increase rent. So if you give them $5K, it
goes a long way. And children are resuming school already.
My guy, don't trigger me. I see the email when they send me for my own. Don't trigger me. So Didier Keme, Eric Efaga, Solomon Ulabo, Savior Igoli, those guys, and Stephen, I hope I mentioned Stephen Akintewe, those were the guys that really pulled up. And I like to see some Yoruba names in the mix, because we've not had, after Odunayo Adekoroye, another Adekoroye even joined the girls now.
Joined the girls,
but I never see too many guys from the West when pick up that. And I used to go to Akure to see the wrestling being done there. That used to be very crazy. I used to go to their stadium and observe what they were doing. So I like the continuity, like you mentioned. It's good to put people round peg. I've been a round peg in round hole, square peg in square hole.
But it doesn't happen like that in football. But go on.
It doesn't happen like that in most places. This one are by the grace of God. Like say wrestling popular the way people do you know the people for Shukurat?
But you know
what?
You
see one engineer now go say I can give you structure.
It goes on. In tennis, it happens.
True.
In wrestling, it happens.
True.
In athletics, it happens.
True.
But in basketball,
True.
it's happening.
True.
But the most important sport in Nigeria is football, right?
It is not the most important sport in Nigeria.
The most popular.
The one that you people decided was popular, because in the 70s, you want you to say football will start even the blow for football. We didn't give Nigeria our best in space. Now those basketball, now athletics and basketball, now show us now. I want para now.
I'm not.
Polo give us trophy before Bangolo football.
So I'm not arguing with you, but numbers don't lie. This is 2026.
So the numbers was the numbers that they fielded, because they started removing these different sports from secondary schools and whatnot. All you had was Bololo Pish, and it's
actually crazy, because I used to remember that track, that Total Energy track and field event while
even Milo get basketball then. Not many of the people they supply.
But what changed everything was that GTB Principal Cup. It changed everything.
That Principal Cup, I don't even know.
Yeah.
They should even start doing inter-sport again, because I miss inter-sport.
That's what is now like.
I watched inter-sport when South Africa do it.
It's too scarce right now.
Let me focus. By the way, in case you don't know, you are on Cece and Chief Swashop, and this is not Cece.
I'm representing Cece's in Botswana presently, but I am in Cece's bodies today.
So who are you? What's your name?
Who are you? My name is Opayemi Lawal, popularly known as Sally Kutushi. Yes, everybody calls me Sally Kutushi, Eshin Buruku.
By the way, he said I shouldn't call his full name, and he didn't call his full name. I can't say the way landlord money before. But I will tell you that from the men to the ladies, the ladies from the wrestling, they make me happy very well. Like I said, to win 8 gold, not be beans. It's literally historical. We've not had this amount from any nation on any federation winning like a full sweep. And I think that's something that we should commend. And I like that people, they give them their flowers. And one of my girls, she's amazing. She's part of the team captain. She's dope like that. Messi Genesis. She's one of those always putting. There's no tournament I've seen Messi go for the last like 5 years in a row that she hardly doesn't medal. If Messi no medal now because of say 1 or 2 things.
Maybe injury
and the medal now so good or patapata silver. So I like that consistency. My gosh.
It's just so unfortunate that we don't reward consistency in this part of the world.
Unfortunately, we like hype. So you may not be consistent, but maybe they hype you.
Yeah.
You are okay.
So people like that should not even be struggling financially.
Honestly.
With what they are putting on the table.
Honestly.
There should be a level of finance that comes with it.
Honestly.
And it should not be forced. And it's just so unfortunate. I just pray, I hope a time will come that our sport will get the proper funding that it deserves.
Baba, I don't see why be say tire company, why people like them, all this car company. You don't know say wrestler fit do your. I'm just saying, you guys are sleeping.
A lot of things.
You're sleeping on major talents. Both companies, una dey there, and people they show strength and resilience. People that do all those durability products.
Guess what?
Those are the people that
even these women that are winning something.
Yes, now.
I just want to chip this.
Chip it.
Even this always all those pad and all.
Guy, all those
women go through a lot you are competing and you are in your period.
Yeah.
And you know mentally, physically how draining that is for them. And they still go on to win gold. You can put them on.
I can tell you, say half of the squad went gold. They probably were seeing their period when they were even doing that.
How will I know? I am not but it's just the truth.
And they're always pulling off. So
and whenever it's crazy for me. That is why I find it hard to criticize women in sports. Even me as a man,
I just give this guy small corner eye for my inner spirit. Just do corner eye.
As a man, it's crazy because sometimes mentally you don't feel like wanting to. But a woman, a lot of things comes with it. The emotions. Women are very emotional in nature, and when
everybody's emotional. No, just that we are hormonal. Our hormone rises,
and they might even have hormonal imbalance at some point. We don't know all these things until you get close to them, until they tell you what they are going through. But you are outside criticizing them from afar. She went there, she disappointed us. No,
I get that. So shout out to Esther. Shout out to Messi Adokuroye, our new entrance in. Yeah, another Adokuroye coming through. If you like say, if your name is Adokuroye, you sabi do wrestling. That's all.
Like it's in their DNA already.
It's in their DNA. Do now your day that side now. They fire for US. So we thank you for your service. By the way, in case some of you were not aware, our ladies, our flamingos, they passed through Abeokuta.
Yeah, Malawi to go.
I like it too. Moses Aduku is on a flying start with these girls. I watched their last one.
And fortunately and unfortunately, this girl Semenya did. Top striker. She's out injured, and it's just so unfortunate for her. I wish that girl has a lot of things to.
She never see recover from that. I did that when she get that injury from that last week.
Yeah, but she's still not. But the game started slowly.
Yeah.
The first half was just there.
Yeah.
Because I'll not use the word rubbish. They are young.
No, they just a knock now. Developmental. Yeah. They say it's developmental.
Yeah. So you don't necessarily have to win. But in the second half, they came out. They showed resilience, they showed courage, and they scored 2 goals. So, but I don't think it will be a problem for them why they go to Malawi. I think they will scale through.
Speaking of Malawi, by the way, another good news. See, I have to blow on for this one.
Should I do that too?
After you have Sporting Lagos, now Sporting Lagos Vuvuzela be this. You drop out.
Where is the whistle? I saw a whistle.
Oh,
You know this Vuvuzela thing almost off record almost caused a problem between me and Mr. Fola. Fola Sowo is actually one of the executives.
I know Fola.
Yeah.
Fola David.
So I made a tweet and I think he got him in the wrong. He got it on his name.
You got there. So no, but you start work now. By the way, we start work now. Only this guy using mouth they say those lousy. What? Must you fight? Can't you be neighbors or friends?
The key word. No, the thing is, it is actually very important for the culture of football in Lagos. We need to bring back the
rivalry,
the era of stationery stores, Julius Berger, Niger Dog, First Bank. Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
But But fortunately, a lot of I don't want too much emotions to it, but I just want the hype to match the money. So if the hype is much, people will come in every weekend to come and watch ball.
That's okay. Pin it. I told you guys that when you have a Sali Kutushi here, you always know that everything goes back to grassroots, developmental, Nigerian football. If it's not NNL, it's PFL, but you know what? It had blitz for Lagos and Lagos football. So even if I did talk about swimming, Ingo still find way to take carry and come back to Lagos football. Something that I really love is that we have another serial winner in the midst. That's why we're blowing that. So Halimat Ayinde has broken the record again.
Europa League.
Yes. The very first Europa League in the history of Europa League. Just like my sister to Shola, Halimat Ayinde has won a trophy.
An European medal. Makes her the second Nigerian to win that.
Second Nigerian cannot get a what? Thank you. The only part when they pay me, I say, not be say they pay me, they fear me. They get one midfielder for that their team. Yes, it's BK Hacken. They are the number 3rd on the table. The number 3rd on the table in Sweden.
Yeah.
Is beating number 4th actually. They are the number 4th on the table, beating number 3 on the table that qualified to the final. It was a 2-leg final. A 2-leg final that, you know, in the first leg was a slim margin 1-0 package. Second leg, when they come Gothenburg, oh boy, they get one teenager for them, one 19-year-old, one they fear for World Cup. One get Schroeder. That girl gets hat-trick. Hat-trick.
Yeah.
The way they get the majority, this World Cup, this Brazil World Cup, he goes stew
and their manager is actually good too.
Elena, they try.
What's that son name? Like she has
Subaku Abi Sadiku. Sudiku or Saduku.
Like he's a Nigerian.
It's a cuckoo, sha.
Yeah.
There's S and a D and a.
So can we claim her as a Nigerian too?
We can. We like claiming the good things.
Let's claim her.
Now, mama,
you are one of us. You are one of us. She's one of us, apparently.
I know that our girl, she no play. They not even put her, make she start for the final. But she has done enough work for her to warrant it. And I like the way she won it. Not just that she won it. This is, I think, not just this is her first European trophy, but also Halimat has always been somebody that's always come close. From under 17, I think she was World Cup finalist.
Yes, under 22.
Silver medal, whatever.
Medalist, yeah.
Then under 20, she carry go from there, from Delta Queens, when she go New York, and then in fact, the only thing she doesn't do again is score as much as she used to. Before she used to score.
You know, now getting older, there
you have
is
to
more
hold
responsibility. And this is let the younger ones do the
she's more defensive minded now. But I like it for her because I think this is a fifth trophy.
But as defensive that she is, she's a workforce. You cannot. I love her energy. The power, the strength.
I'm partial to Halimat, baby girl. You know, so I'm partial to you. Plus, she's one of those that whenever you're in camp, she's always showing grace. She's never too bothered to speak. She's someone that understands the game. So when you want to get an idea or insight into the game, you know, say this girl don't work the past 10 years. You can't tell me that.
No, she's consistent.
The girl don't play less than 35 games for Nigerian Jesse alone, and she don't get how many trophies? Four or 5. 4 or 5. How many people can say you? How many appearances you go play for Nigerian national team over the years? And you'll say 3 WAFCON she's already had, and then the other ones that she's gotten that they played in Olympics, played in World Cup. Where they worry you? So Halimat, you were well done. Now from Halimat, we'll move on. You mentioned AS Roma. Hey, please.
You know this.
They born you for Lagos, Abi. They born you for Lagos, Abi.
Let me
tell me no, this one, I just need you, okay? As somebody who grew up in Lagos, who saw FC Robo Girls.
See, the good thing is, I saw her play from FC Robo. I saw even before she made the move to Europe when she played under 17. Because me and my friend, we organized one betting competition for female football in the grassroots in Mushi.
Yeah.
And they played the final. They won the final.
Yeah.
She, Ijami Lucy, Esther Oyeniside, Opayemi Ajakai, they were in that competition.
That's tough.
So even now, Kemi Adegbui that is doing well with the FC Robo Queens, the Salau, all of them, they were in that competition. They find I'll probably get a picture from that competition for you to see
we need to see these things.
What we did then. And the good thing is, these girls, she used to play football with us on Sunday. She
said she used to play with boys.
Men, yeah, she plays with, and she's you cannot bully her off the ball.
The guys.
Guess what? let me tell you, officially or unofficially,
Yeah.
you people knew her as a defender.
Yeah.
She used to be a striker. Yes.
I'm not surprised. I'm actually not surprised.
Shukurat Oladipo used to be a striker with FC Robo Queen. But one thing Osama will always do is Osama will train you for every position.
Yeah. Yeah.
So wherever you find yourself, you should be ready. You should be able to adapt. That's one of those things that they teach in Robo, and I'm very, very happy for her. What she's doing right now is and guess what? FC Robo Queens won the Lagos FA Women 15 times
over the weekend.
yesterday.
You say 15 times.
Yes.
So 15 times is the number because not just only did Robo do that 15 times. When Olajide, maybe I saw him, maybe.
No, Oladipo.
Shukurat. When Oladipo, Shukurat, when they win alongside Rinsola Babajide, Babajide, when they were winning, it was to cement, I think it was a 2-0 victory for their Scudetto, and it was a 15-game unbeaten run.
For them.
Yes.
So
So 15 is the number. 15 is the number. Like when you raise it, pause. I like it that the consistency is showing. If you are waiting for government, are you going to wait to be like, if you did one for yourself?
And I'm so happy for her. Trust
I'm
me.
very happy.
She's
That's like a third.
We are so proud.
A third that be second trophy in how many months? In 18 months.
18
Mark on my own. 10-time champion. No be for. They win one card. You don't even reach 1 year again. Don't win trophy. What they worry you?
Nah.
See, I like this. So I really like this. This Cinderella story is just writing itself. So these are our players, at least for me. These are my men and women players over the weekend.
And you fail to mention one player, the maestro of Ikorodu City, the captain of Ikorodu City. For years he's been top, and I hopefully I just pray the universe is kind enough to him. Tosin.
Okay.
We call him the V8 engine.
You can say that. He won it 3 times in a row. So
that, that boy is wherever I think he is. And the goal yesterday, top class.
One goal to change it all.
Yeah.
One goal to decide it.
See, why should you stress when you have a V8 engine as your captain?
Active. This man is so proud. Let me be proud with this medal that I carry on my chest.
As a Sporting Lagos fan, you will not be able to wear this again. So it's fine.
No, I wear things. I know they do fan when I dey fight up and down. Me, I don't make my peace with Man U and Arsenal this weekend because me and Chester, I know where I did. So I know where I'm going to be. In case you're strolling past again, I will remind you, like, subscribe, and share. And for every thought that you have an alternative or you want to concord, feel free to put it in the chat box right now. If you are a Ikorodu City person, W's in the chat.
W's.
If you are a Nigerian self, W's.
W's.
Chat.
Like Kataife. W's.
Like just, I love that you said Kataife because they're all, whoa, hey, again. Oh, but now the last thing when give me joy this weekend, though. Boy, you see that fight with Portable?
I have to stay all night. If they had done one more round, maybe Portable would be at the mortuary right now.
You think so?
Nah, it was out. Like it was gasping for breath. And Kataife is still very, very angry. There is this level of if that is the way we are fighting.
When we say that fight now, WWE,
no,
they cook now. They cook.
If that's the way we are fighting corruption in this country or poverty, bro, we will not be in this situation. He can't invest when they take Pumel that boy, say you. And guess what? Portable, a lot of people don't like that boy. So a lot of people were even happy that he's getting that beating. Like the beating of his life. Like it's open to the world to see that no, this guy is just all mouth and an empty barrel. But I love it.
See, one thing I noticed is this. They said the guy doing waiting no good, but that's what we love about boxing. Boxing, I like the IPO. And shout out to the Balmoral organizers. Right? You want to see entertainers entertain. In sports, people always feel like sports doesn't entertain.
You know that match alone has a lot of money on it. Like what they invested in, and even
make I tell you what I feel like say they don't do things, because most people when they follow boxing, you think that the fight is in the ring. The fight before the ring is the activity way before. Before you start fighting the person, you don't start to do things. Muhammad Ali back then, he go say he get bad maths. So he go use the bad man till they cap, till they talk. He will use the bad man to run you down. Shukurat does it.
He helps with the hype.
He messes up your mindset in such a way, and the hype is so crazy. That's why you'll be like, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Nobody can come touch me.
Yeah.
He don't care who you be, whether it be foreman or anybody in between.
The thriller in Manila.
He go tell you straight. He go tell you straight. So this fight, remember back then when we said that Kataife, they don't go scatter motor. They all their money.
Yeah.
I have a conspiracy theory. They have been building this hype because you see, we are not being.
We've not like subtle. They've been
They were
showing it subtly. Yeah.
They were boosting the film for us in reality, and you see, I like when people are intentional like that.
Like they follow like the story, like there was
Baba,
a storyline to it,
nah.
but we did not see the story until we got to the final.
Now no one say and I don't want to see him. As soon as I see say that Friday, I say, Baba, don't worry yourself. Didn't Boniface say that he was going to give Kataife free streaming in Germany?
And like,
if he won,
it's already told him.
Baba,
and even Zlatan promised him 10 million. Abi Forest sent him money.
Anything when get to do with boxing.
This guy in Agege, small doctor, all of like
my brother.
And even went to club with Zlatan yesterday.
Baba, I say anything when get to do with boxing and money, I would just say now audio money, a lot of these things, because many of the times, especially for a boxing, I'm not trying to shade boxing people, but you guys know, you package. That's boxing is the biggest showbiz of all the sports in that way. You will see money, you go see, they will put everything there. The lights, the flash, the fine girls that will come and do ring one side, two, everything will be there. It's very exciting. But you not may realize say not be the thing when you do your front, now be the cocoa.
Yeah.
Now the thing when they happen for back,
yeah.
now be the cocoa.
There is more that is happening.
I'm telling you. But what I liked was how the marriage between influencers and their drama, they brought it into a proper organized sports. Like you see where they did their what do they call that thing? Under the bridge
in Ikeja.
Bro, that was inspired. I've never seen anybody do stuff like that. Any person that's planning to do events now for sports.
And you know Bamura Hall was filled to the brim.
Why won't it? Baba, they go their fight normally. Now even the one for stadium normally. This one, they
and even before this one in Bamura Hall, like some days ago, Taiwo Shekpo and Soja Boy.
That one that they did at stadium. That was
Part 2.
No, we love boxing, yo. Boxing, don't play with us. Don't play with us. What if
I think boxing is now getting the hype he used to have in the
it's
late
coming
90s,
small.
early 2000s.
It's getting there small.
He died at some point, but now it's coming back. The time of Bashali and he was always very crazy. But now, I think the hype is coming back and it's good for business.
I like it because the ranking recently that came out from boxing was that Nigeria, I think, is number 7th in the world right now. We're even better for ranking past USA and some other big countries. When I see that ranking, I said this one are ranking, I've been a part of ranking. We are actually nice. But I won't lie, I think something is happening because I look around my own neighborhood. My own neighborhood this weekend, last weekend, they had a fight, an organized fight. So I was like, inner city Lagos, they do organized fight for boxing. Normally it's football, I will see, it's basketball maybe, but not boxing. So I like what's happening. And any person that's planning to do anything with sports or influencers, maybe if they want to do another thing again, carry influencers, maybe they play basketball. 1-on-1 or whatever. Let them do something and maybe they don't need to fight, but they can yap themselves. We are here for the banter.
It's all good for business.
It's all good for business. I like where we are going with this because onto the next thing, something that made me really happy. We got to see beautiful football worked, and you have alluded to it several times. Walk us through why this FA Cup that Ikorodu. Now we still want to use the FA. No, we use until land. I'll be more use until enter.
No. Let's yeah.
So walk me through why this Ikorodu City third time victory is more of a statement of we have arrived than we are just trying to try.
So the thing is now Ikorodu City is like the Bayern Munich of Lagos football.
You can't go Bayern Munich.
Yes, when it comes to the dominance of Bayern Munich in Germany. Ikorodu City was founded in 2022. Let's talk about our history right now.
Our front today.
Yeah, so 2022, and the vision of the leader, God bless Mr. Somi Doherty, the president of Ikorodu City, and all the directors.
Big D.
And he wants this club to play football. He wants this club to get people, make names, give people a chance to play football at the highest level. And I'm not saying this as a form of brag or something, but the Ikorodu City when it comes to selling players in Nigeria presently, no club comes close to Ikorodu City, apart from Beyond Limit. I'm not talking about academy.
Excuse you? Remo sales players, probably that's why they are fighting with relegation now.
So all those players that left Remo, I'm telling you officially, most of them, their contract elapsed.
Okay, and they didn't renew.
And they did
renew.
not agree. The renewal didn't. You know what I'm talking about. So we have a lot of inside information.
Yeah.
So Beyond Limit sales player, no doubt about that. I'm not talking about
that's
Beyond
what they are
Limit.
there for.
Yeah. So Beyond Limit sales player. But when it comes to the MPFL, clubs in the Nigerian league, the top 20 clubs in Nigeria, no club sell players like Ikorodu City. And that is a fact. And reason being that all these players from nowhere, let's not say from nowhere, but not in the limelight. They bring them, this is a platform for you. Showcase what you have. There is no pressure. Showcase what you have. At some point you falter, no problem. You keep on what you're doing. And see, when you trust people to do what they want to do, you will see results in no time.
Away from Ikorodu, because we'll still circle back to them. They already have a top 4 battle. They already have shooting that's already leapfrog over them to number 3 on the table currently.
No, but there's an outstanding.
Yeah. And they'll probably get through the outstanding. Outstanding as now, be like Manchester City. Outstanding don't mean say you go win. You know? It's just outstanding. They got to play a team from Agege. A team that they call Giant Slayers, right? G12. And they cleared out Inter Lagos, cleared out Sporting Lagos. They cleared out all the first bank.
Ikorodu City Academy too.
Oh, wait.
It was
not them. Not see them.
Yes, they defeated 2 goals to 0 in the quarterfinals.
But most people don't know much about this G12. Was that the secret to why they were able to get as far as they did, being the underdogs?
So one thing that, shout out to their manager, Sonjo. One thing they did well was that they were a compact side.
A compact side.
Very, very compact.
So they do pass themselves. Short passes.
The way they play with a lot of energy.
Aye.
So, see, when you have something to prove, it's very, very hard against someone that has arrived. Person will never take.
Oh, Ikorodu don't arrive now, Abi?
No, I'm talking about when they played against Sporting Lagos, Inter Lagos. So they played against Sporting Lagos. Kudos to G12. I'm not trying to make excuses for Sporting. Sporting Lagos just played.
They were exhausted.
Yeah, they had one. They had the last away game in the MPFL. They were going to.
Was it Abakaliki? Abi, which one? Oshun.
They were going to Oshun.
That one that they shot everywhere down. That
so
they didn't let them
mentally they were not in that game. They were in Oshun. So that aside, Inter Lagos just gained promotion.
So they were
they
carried
partied
away
a day before
that
day that G12 played.
So they were full of alcohol.
I'm not saying that I'm not taking anything away from G12.
Yeah.
They played against our academy.
But they took their chances.
They defeated our academy too. Yeah. So no doubt. And they defeated Vinod in the semi-finals. Vinod too had a wonderful run to the semi-finals from Agege to owned by the chairman of Agege local government, Vinod Obasa. So they defeated Vinod in the semi-final via penalty. And now they got to the finals against Ikorodu City. This is the case of we are thinking it's going to be a Leicester run. The perfect underdog story gets to the final and win. But sometimes football is cruel.
Yes, it's a cruel mistress.
He doesn't care about the story you want to paint. He has a story on its own. So Ikorodu City, 4 finals. They've won 3 now. They lost last year via penalties to Inter Lagos.
Yeah.
So
Larry, you guys are balling, no?
So now they've come back to reclaim their glory. And this is the first time this new FA Cup is being introduced.
I saw it. Is it the one that has your masquerade?
Don't worry, you see my picture with it. I have a picture with it.
Well, you will see him hugging the trophy that's supposed to be for players. You will think that he played the ball.
Don't worry, I play with my mouth too, and the medal too. So you see it and
and they benefit this one. Someone not talk too much.
And the good thing is the game was a KG affair. It was not a one-man team and one-man game.
You were there, right?
Yeah, so they did their job defensively.
Yeah.
But one thing that happened was Tosin Edokun, that moment of magic just came in the 75th minute. And
the captain doing captain stuff.
And that was it. And FC Robo Queens too defeated Ghetto Tigers. That Ghetto Tigers too, they had a wonderful run to the finals, but 4 goals to 0 in the final.
No, guy, no worry yourself.
Should get size.
Slippers get size.
Get quality. So we expected that from Robo Queens.
It's only Danas that can maybe.
Danas were the one that defeated Robo Queens last year.
The last time. So it's only Danas.
And they played Robo Queens in the semi-finals.
That's
Robo
the problem.
defeated them 2 goals to 0. So
that's the problem.
So it was a case of doing a revenge.
Yeah. That was the problem. It was just I was expecting the Danas and the Robo in the final because the only top 2 female teams now in Lagos
is Danas and
But credit to every person that is trying to give Lagos and the community and there are different Lundus, something to look out for and root for. And that's one of the things we noticed at the stadium. The energy was live, the excitement was there, it was palpable. It was broadcasted.
Yes, Class Sports did
I
something on
thoroughly
it.
enjoyed the commentaries, the cutaways, the crowd engagements. Guerrero was there, so you know what happens. You were there.
Modo was the one in charge of all the.
Yeah, so you know how it is. So I like that everything is coming together. So shout out to FA for Lagos. I know saying an election year they come. I know how now they do some kind of things, but I hope that these things continue, because honestly, I was like, we are missing you. Do you know that I went to 3 different places yesterday, from church to another space before I go back home, and even at home on a call, and all of us were asking ourselves, are you going for the match? Will you be going for the match? The only reason why we couldn't go for the match, personally at least, was because I was tired, but before I would. But Cloud Sports, they streamed. So that was something that I really, really appreciated, because I think that all of us want to be part of something. And when you make us part of this affair, it makes us feel like we are winners. So congratulations to everybody, especially the ones in Lagos who have managed to broadcast their own. If you not like Delta FA and the other FAs, one are they doing a FA Cup, more than no broadcaster. Now, we could broadcast this thing. There's a guy that I appreciate. I think he's the GM for Rangers, right? When the season was starting,
he's my brother. He's my very good brother.
Not a clean brother now.
No.
We have. The
truth is, it's like a court. The league is
so
like.
you don't call on court now.
No. The funny.
The league. No. You quote Amo.
Yes, the league.
The league is like a court.
Yes, if you are
said by.
Yes.
Sali Kutushi.
If you are not there, you are not there.
You're not there. So I saw what they did when they were starting the season, and I think maybe more people should be doing that. Not be the things when they do for the pitch from you. It was the storytelling. You see how they wanted to announce.
Should we go on a call with him right now?
You want call her?
No, let's.
You not go pick. You know they quick pick that guy na Christmas. They walk where leave him. Now it's better for you to get him on Instagram DM than to get her for call. But that be the challenge. The challenge that I like that they did, that nobody realized that was a problem in the Nigerian Premier Football League, bro, was they did this thing that they rolled out their jerseys and everything, and you could see the Tales by Moonlight and the packaging.
And the stories that come with signing players, also the stories, everything.
The digital storytelling was inspired. The media storytelling was even on another level I'd not seen a Nigerian team, take care with. And I was like, this team finished number 10 last season, innit? A few of their strong name left. They brought old timers in, and a few untried legs that they carried from Abia and other places in between. And I'm like, why do you have this kind of mind? And now blink, they are fighting for number 1. It's just 1 point that separates them from Rivers, and the tension is palpable. So let's call it Sali Kutushi. We have a Rivers that's dancing there like this. Where is the final going to be at? Is it going to be Team Rangers or Rivers?
Seriously, there's a lot of things that comes with this final 3 games of the league season, and I think this is the most competitive year in the last 10 years in the Nigerian Premier League, because in 3 games to go, we've not confirmed those who will be relegating
at all.
We've not confirmed those who will be winning the league.
Somebody will say it's Bayelsa. Next thing you know, it's Warriors.
Guess what?
Next thing you know, it's Khalifa.
Guess what?
Talk to
the
me.
Game of now 2 more games for Rangers.
Yeah.
2 more games for Rivers. Funny. Rangers are playing against Bendel Insurance at home. And their final game is against Ikorodu City.
They beat Bendel before now.
This is where the problem is.
Mm-hmm.
Bendel Insurance are now in contention for continental ticket. They are now on 55 points.
Problem.
Defeating Katsina 1-0.
Problem.
They are even ahead of Ikorodu City when it comes to goals.
And goals will matter this time. Goals will matter.
So now, that game against Rangers is a big thing for Bendel Insurance. Can we go there, get a point? Can we go there, get something?
So they are not going to
the final game of the season for Rangers is coming to Lagos against Ikorodu City, who are also fighting for a continental ticket.
I love it.
So all the storytelling is actually crazy. So for Rivers United, they go to Bauchi Wiki Tourists, who are trying to survive relegation in their next game.
And don't forget for there's still Abia Warriors. It's not just there's Abia Warriors waiting in the wings. So Abia don't follow.
No, Abia would probably not win, but maybe just maybe.
Maybe.
the continental ticket.
Mathematically, it's
Yeah,
the continental ticket.
because they lost to Rangers yesterday.
Yeah.
They lost to Rivers 3-0. So I think that's where the problem is. So let's go through the final games of the season. For Rivers, Rivers is playing their last home game, their last game at home, and they'll be playing against Katsina United.
I feel like Rivers has the strongest chance because on the final day you want to be in front
And
of
guess
your
what?
fans.
I think they have a chance of picking a point against Wiki in their next away game
In the next away game.
in Bauchi.
They might frustrate them. You see how Barra they frustrate people. That's
Barra is no longer in that conversation. Barra is now in top 7 or top 8.
and
So
that's why I'm like, when you come to the north, they will let you know that you are here, So I feel like Barra, that spirit might come to Wiki, even if Wiki they collect. Wiki
would play.
Wiki
against,
like even
Wiki are playing against Ikorodu City in the outstanding game. After Ikorodu City, they are playing against Rivers United.
so Ikorodu City and Rivers United. That means Wiki is a major decider on who is going to be the top man. So if anybody wants to go and be giving new wife to anybody right now, that means it's Wiki tourists that they have to be romancing one kind.
So Wiki is coming to Lagos in the outstanding game against Ikorodu City. All things being equal, I am not saying this as a form of pride.
Yeah.
But when it comes to what both teams are bringing to the table, I think Ikorodu City should be able to beat them at least 3-4 goals.
3-4 goals.
Yes.
Ooh.
So the same thing they did to Kano Pillars.
That Canopilas. Anyway, let them be relegation people. I see why they did where they did. I would say this. Finidi George, you've done a fantastic job.
And
Especially
Yema
since
too.
they
Yema.
Since they crashed out from the Continental run, it felt like it just reset their brain. So I like to see the senior men. Notice that the two top guys that are fighting are guys that have been in the national team.
Yeah.
And they have passed through there. And when they were passing through, that's when the distraction
People are
was
not
there.
giving Fidelis Lechuku is
He's
flowers.
due as they're supposed to.
Kamara is whoever he thinks he is.
See, guy, Ilechuku is the same person at the same time that Ijabol is going to camp. That's when he's going to camp. But his own side did not crumble, unlike Remo. So what's the cocoa?
That one's a story for another day.
What's the cocoa?
No, the thing is,
because I thought that the defending champions will be the ones going
what
toe. Instead, we're having a
happened to
relegation
Remo
thing.
is actually a case of internal rancor.
Internal. I thought like there was like a campaign internally to just get him off. Like the man is having too many things.
No, what happened was, I think after that Mamelodi Sundown first leg defeat, I think there was this is
just you
off camera.
Yeah.
What I heard off camera.
Yeah.
So this is, I'm not saying allegedly.
Allegedly, use the
word
allegedly, please. We are journalists. We never start talking for the call the source.
Let me use the word allegedly.
Allegedly.
So there are a lot of rancors that happened behind the scene.
Yeah.
So Jabol and people at the hierarchy, they are the Jews. So he's left the job unofficially since September, October. So all those ones that they said he went for a coaching course and all. Baba, I tell you, Jabol and his family no longer stays in Ikene.
So for me, I feel when someone wants to leave after having such a storied history with that club, because don't forget.
So now,
don't forget.
One thing I have a problem
don't forget
is they did not even send him off.
That's exactly. So that's what I wanted to say. Like, when someone like Ijabo, when was the last time you had a coach that brought a football mindset in? That was one of the reasons I liked him. That I was like, you hear Marcelo Bielsa, you know the kind of ball you're expecting. You hear Johan Cruyff, you know what you're expecting.
For me, when
I go somewhere, you hear Ijabo, you know Ijabo is Ijabo. So much that people don't even realize his name. So Gumodede,
yes,
you just go straight to his philosophy.
Yeah.
You had someone who cooked a philosophy, who made people start going to Remo. I went to Remo. I shot a movie in Remo. Do you get what it means to shoot a movie that is on Prime in Remo? Because of what they did so much. We not use all the old timers. We not use Flying Antelope. We not use Rivers. Now Remo we go, a club that's as new as Ikorodu is newest. Yeah. A club that's as new as what's that one? Those ones now when Rivers is 10 years. Rivers is 10 years. Yes. They are 10 years. When they merged Shark and Dolphins. A club that's almost same ages as Rivers, for instance. So it pains me that they might be relegating because of how they don't manage the resources.
And unfortunately,
if the man wants to leave, you let him leave with dignity.
I think they might get relegated.
They should let the man live with dignity, because that's a bad way to end the legacy.
Guess
how
what?
can you be defense champion and get relegated?
As a hater of Remo Stars, I want them to get relegated. But as a lover of good football,
overall
of good football, of what they bring to the
Sodiq gave
table,
to us.
what they brought to the table of the MPFL, what the facilities, what they are doing for the football culture.
Bro, one of the only places I was able to do stuff, Abu Aziz and I were able to do commentaries at this at Remo. That was the first time I ran commentaries at Remo. They tried to set up cables because it's their own personal stadium, so they had to set up cables for TV broadcast. If you don't get the rights, we wanted to get that central locked in and then traverse the different parts of the pitch. The way they were very eager and very helpful. I don't know how to put this into words. I don't want to see a team or a club that has this kind of structure and this kind of vision go down because of the human elements around it. Because I think the major problem for them seems to be the human element. It's not like you have lack of ideas.
Unfortunately, emotions will not get you 3 points.
Well, that one is true. It doesn't. So Remo, if you can, don't disgrace us. Try to
No
stay
worry.
afloat.
Their next game is they lost against Eyimba over the weekend. Their next game is against
Remo went on the drag with Eyimba normally.
Ba-
Eyimba they see Remo they fear. Now Eyimba
they
beat
play
them.
Bayelsa at home, but their final game of the season is in Bendel Insurance. So
Bendel Insurance.
Bendel Insurance is now in the mix for contender ticket. So they will need a lot of prayer. You can pray for them. I'm not going to waste my prayers.
I'm looking at Warri Wolves. I'm saving my prayers for Warri Wolves.
No, Warri Wolves would actually
No,
qualify.
I don't want them
No,
to.
so
Thank
no.
God,
Mathematically, you know why? They won yesterday.
They won.
2-1, and even if they lose their next match, their final game is at home.
So,
So if they win their final game at home, mathematically they will survive.
Ozora people, you know what to do. What God cannot do.
I want Warri Wolves to survive because I want to play against their new stadium.
Yeah, you want to play for
That new stadium next season. So I want to be
you like
there.
better thing, Abi?
Yeah, I want to see it.
If you go there, go make sure say somebody can supply you banga rice for there. Hot banga rice.
I'm there already.
I'm telling you. Time for us to wrap it up. I'll tell you this. In case you're just strolling past, we want to say thank you. We said we're going to do this local style today. And I hope that with these few points of ours, for those of you that managed to follow, you know that football and sports across the continent, especially in Africa, especially in Nigeria, is on the rise. And we are not stopping at all. So it was a pleasure. I know this is your shop officially, Sports Fiber. But this is your first time sitting with them girls. Next time we go sandwich you so that you go there here. Cece go there outside.
No, I actually miss Cece. Cece,
I miss her.
Whenever you're coming back from Botswana, I know you can see this. You know what you're bringing for me, right? I'm not saying more than that.
This guy. Cece, you're like, Anyway, thank you so much for joining the conversation and keep following and keep liking, keep everything. How they go follow you for your handle? I did like the ask people when they drop the handle.
Yes, at Delirious Okwe. So I'm actually at Delirious Okwe on social media. But if you cannot find Delirious, just find Sali Kutushi. You see me. I'll pop up.
You can follow Sports Fiber and follow Cece and Chief Sport individually. You know what to do. And then we'll catch you next week. This is this week's own. We are signing out. Stay good. Boko.